Yeah.
Get a 0.
Get a 0 stall.
I do that pretty often. Anyway,
Insert a message.
I just stepped in.
Hey, Stutz. One good, one bad. What did you see?
One bad, I mean, in that last point, that when you started on a trap, it went straight to the sideline, so no one was there blocking it, and then they just rammed
is
it
that
up
a
the
wing?
sideline.
Do you know? So that was that's a good observation, but that was a communication issue. I heard trap. Buffet called trap, and I think we're the only two that were aware of it. I didn't echo it loud enough because I didn't make others aware of it. The sideline didn't echo it, and they didn't make others aware of it. And I tried to call Buffet off the trap because I knew he didn't have help. So baseline, that was just purely communication. Had everyone heard, viable play.
A good. I think we catched the pulls, and then we centered quickly.
Yes.
That was a good thing, guys.
Yes.
Good initial flow.
We need to get those yards are
That's
free,
game-changer.
and not every team is going to run down as hard as this one, and we still got like 10, 15 yards in the opening throw. Opening yards are huge. Don't just take a horizontal pass when you can take a vertical one. The people cutting down field, down into space, those are the people to call, get yards, be careful, one-on, stuff like that. Handlers, look up field before you get that next catch. But yeah, get those yards. That's 20% of the field we don't need to do anymore. Anybody else have a good and bad?
I think you were when they first point when you threw zone on us, you got the under and then you threw it to X. That was a great get and a great continuation. That shredded the zone.
yeah, the popper action.
And
Yeah.
that comes from what we've been talking about with the poppers. You're not always trying to be the one that's open. Sometimes it's your turn to think about being the next one open.
Yes.
The next one open.
You follow them.
So that's what we've been talking about is one person's the primary, you're the one trying to get one open, the next person wants to be set up to get that next throw. And so it's that mindset, that staying in each other's space, working in tandem and communicating, because it's the poppers trying to beat one person.
Yes.
That's really what it is poppers usually trying to beat one person. And 2v1, I like our odds every single time.
And
But general thing on offense, try to make yourself in a dangerous space, i.e. a space away from defenders. Don't run too much into defenders if you don't need to. And on defense, get yourself into a dangerous space. If you're not covering anyone, find a space where you can be a threat to cover or attack a disc. Don't just stick to your position because that's your position. You have that freedom to pinch in, go a little deeper, go a little more towards the wing based off of where the threat is. You can see the field, do that, yes.
Something that I think we should get in a good habit of doing, I know it's like 2 practices to go, but just communicating the things that you don't even think you have to communicate. So anything that you are doing, if the other team turns the disc and we turn the disc, we're going to pick up the people. We know that it's a home force. If I'm going to mark the person, I'm still saying home out loud anyway. Just so everybody is always on the same page.
Yeah.
Because in the midst of a tournament and we're all tired, it's very easy to forget things.
There
So
cannot be too much communication, there can be too many communicators. So it's
good point.
listening to the people calling it. If you're the person marking on a turn, we trust you to make that call, and we trust everyone to echo that call.
yes, even if you don't agree with Buffet's call, if he says home, fuck it, we're home.
Yes.
That's the call.
That is the
We're
call.
all
We
home.
trust our-
Buffet said home,
yes.
he's God. It's home. Echo the call.
Nail the foil.
Find
All
yourselves
hail.
in dangerous space, make chilly throws, go play a little bit.
Are we still?
Are there any wrinkles
No, I don't think there's any wrinkles.
this time? Okay.
Are we still doing
Wrinkles just means a special way to play.
I believe primarily.
It's a good way.
I was like,
I'm like,
Wrinkles
we're
are
on offense,
you put a
so
wrinkle
that's
into
up
a
to them.
scrim to train.
Ooh, offense.